What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So today I have a gig, and so I wanted to do like a rig rundown type of thing. I'm packing up, getting ready to go. So this is a little bit of a different gig. I'm kind of just like, I don't want to say like filling in, but that was kind of how it started. But I'm kind of just like playing with this guy now. But it's a new thing. It's a country gig, and so this is only my second gig with him, and yeah, it's a cool gig. I like it. It's fun. But kind of just wanted to show you guys kind of what I'm going to take to the gig. Not just like guitar wise, but like some other things, that I like to have with me. So, yeah, let's check it out. Okay, so first we got my guitar vault. It's the Gator Mini Vault, and this is the old version, which I really like. The new version is cool. It's a little wider. It still only holds two guitars, but it's a little wider. This one does have a tendency to kind of like, it kind of wants to wobble on you a bit when you're pulling it, just because of how narrow it is. It's like top heavy. So they fixed that with the newer ones, the wider ones. But this one's great. I'm used to it. It doesn't bother me anymore. When I first got it, I had a couple of small, I would kind of tip it over sometimes when I was pulling it. But I installed this hook in here with this clip so that I could hang a guitar cable in it. And I've got my Richter Matt Heafy guitar straps. I love these. Guitars, you guys have seen these before. We have the white 87 Les Paul Custom. So I know I said country gig, and you guys would probably be thinking like, where's the telly at? Why isn't the telly going? It is a country gig, but the singer, he plays a telly, and we do some rock stuff too, and he kind of wanted to kind of rock it up a little bit. So I thought, you know what, I'll go with the Les Pauls. Why not? So got the 87, and then of course the 2023 Murphy Lab Silver Burst. Yeah, always my main two. So yeah, that's the guitars. Now here's like the whole rig. This is it. I've been wanting to make like a dedicated video about this, and I just haven't gotten around to doing it. But this is my pedal board. So we got the Quad Cortex. That's the brains of everything. I'm using the Friedman, the Neural DSP. No, it's not Friedman. The Fortin. Yeah, the Neural DSP Fortin, the nameless plug-in. I just have that on here. It's great. That's most of the dirty tones. It's like a modded Marshall type of thing. It works great for what I'm needing to do. For cleans, I'm using the Gojira. I think it's Amp 3, the like really clean one. It's kind of like Fender Voxy vibes. So digging that. We have the Mission Expression pedal. I have it set to like a whammy thing for just kind of like whenever I feel like making noise. Another band I play with, I use this a lot for stuff, but like in here with this project, it's kind of just, if I'm playing a solo and I feel like doing something wacky, I'll hit that. I have my actual wah. So here's the thing. This does the wah, and this does the wah too. It's great and everything like that. I just like having my wah. It's small, and it has this auto, feature on it, so you don't have to, it doesn't have a button, you don't have to click it. I really like this wah, so I had the space on the board. Why not? Got the drop pedal. I have a lot of people ask me about this. Why is the drop pedal on here? The Quad Cortex can do all that. Yes, it can, but I do so many like cover band gigs and fill-in stuff that for me it's just easier. Like if someone says, oh, we're a whole step down or a half step down, or this song's in A, or like whatever, I can just do it here like instantly, and I don't have to get in here and like mess with any patches or like take up blocks using drop functions in here. This is just a lot simpler and quicker for me on the fly. If I'm going to fill in at a gig and someone says we do everything a half step down, I just click, there I am, cool. I don't have to mess with this at all. All this can just stay the same. Boss Terra Echo. I've had this pedal forever. I love it. Nothing sounds like it. There's nothing in here that sounds like this. That's why this is here. This is just my wireless receiver. I don't even use the tuner. Like, it's a tuner. I never even used the tuning function of it. I love the Quad Cortex. The Neural DSP tuner is just like way bigger, easier to see on stage. Yeah. This right here is just an AB switch, and as you can see, I got it labeled blue. So when the light's blue, it's a guitar cable, which comes out of the side of my pedal board here. And when it's red, it's my wireless pack. So if something ever happens, my wireless pack goes down or whatever, I always have a guitar cable just plugged in here, sitting on the side of, sitting right beside it. And if my wireless pack starts messing up or something happens, God forbid, then I just unplug it, pick that cable up, plug it in, step on that, and I'm, boom, 2 seconds, that's it, ready to go. So that is the pedal board. The pedal board itself is a Temple Audio Duo 24, which I really like. I've got the XLR mod in it. So you can see I've got the 2 XLRs patched out to here, so I can do front of house here. And then on this side, I have the power mod, and I have the 1/4 inch mod. And the 1/4 inch one of them is an input for this guitar cable. The other one is an output. So this output is not, like, it doesn't have a cab, sim, IR, any kind of post-processing. It splits right after the amp. And so this is just like a raw amp signal. So another band I play with, they like to use cabs still. So I run into like a Seymour Duncan power amp with a Marshall cab. But for most things, I will just use the XLR outs, go straight to front of house. That signal has all my post-processing, cabs, EQs, all that kind of stuff. So, and then underneath it, we've got the Chox DC7 with the Crux power inverter that's powering everything. And yeah, it all packs into this Pelican case, really nice. And I can just throw it in the back of the truck and go. And it's great. This is my cell phone clip for my mic stand. So if I'm sitting in with somebody, excuse me, if I'm sitting in with somebody, I just ate a granola bar before I started filming. That probably wasn't the best move, but anyway, yeah, if I need to have access to my phone, like most of the time I'll have like, the set list pulled up on my phone, or if I need to look up lyrics or something, if somebody requests a song and I need to look up a chord chart or something real quick, I got my phone right there in front of me to do that, because when you're doing these cover band gigs, that does happen frequently. So, moving on, let's go over here. This is my in-ear system. It is one of the Phoenix Pro PTM 11s. I like it. I mean, it works. It does what it's supposed to. It wasn't super expensive. Got it in this rack here with a rack drawer that just has some stuff in it, extra cables. This has my body pack, my in-ear body pack in it with my earbuds, my IEMs rather. Actually, no, I think my IEMs are in my backpack, but this has like some batteries and stuff in it, and my thing, yeah. So that is that. This right here is a cool thing. It clips onto my mic stand, and people can put tips in it. I can hold a drink in it, and it gives me a nice little tray. I can like lay my capo on it, and just whatever. When you're doing these like 3-hour long cover band gigs, it's kind of nice to have a little station set up to have like my capo and extra picks. It's got like little holders on the side that hold extra picks and stuff, and stuff like that. See, this bag right here has like my wireless guitar receiver in it with like the power supply for the power cable for my pedal board, and just like some USB cables and stuff to charge the wireless receiver. So yeah, that is that. And then we'll move over here. Pardon my super messy table. I've got some more batteries that are charging. These are the pale blue rechargeable AA's. I have some 9 volts as well, but they're already charged up and they're in my backpack. And this is an X-Vive IEM system. And so I will throw this in here too and take it with me. So I will have a backup IM rig if something happens to this thing for some reason. I'll bust that out. Or, you know, doing these cover band gigs with these country guys, a lot of times, like I don't know who's playing. I have no idea who's playing drums with us tonight. Like, you know, he'll just send a set list to whoever it gets sent to, and I'll show up and be like, "Hey, my name is Devin. Good to meet you. Like, never played with you at all before." Like, that's how the last gig was. But I mean, it went good. These guys are really professional, and they're top-notch players, and you can trust them. So far, you can trust them to just show up and know the music like they're supposed to. It's great. So yeah, I'll just carry that with me just in case. Maybe the bass player or the drummer or somebody will be like, "Hey, you have that? I've got some IMs with me. Sweet. Can I, you know," and I'll let them use it or something like that or whatever. You know, it's just kind of good to have extra stuff. You never know. Let's see. Last but not least, the backpack. So the backpack, you guys have seen me talk about this backpack before. This is like my survival backpack for being a sound guy and playing in bands. It just has everything in it. Got a microphone, got a Sennheiser 906. I like carrying this around with me because I don't need a stand for it. So if there is, like, if something, like, say our bass player's bass amp, say the DI is crapping out for some reason, we can just drop this on it and call it a day. And I don't have to have a stand for it or anything like that. Or, you know, like I said, the lead singer plays guitar. If there's something wrong with his amp, if he has an amp, if there's something wrong, if he has like a DI out and it's messed up, or if he doesn't have a microphone for it or whatever, can throw that on it. Cool. Ooh, this is fun. I don't think I've had a chance to show this off yet. I have two of these. Pardon my camera work here. This is a D'Addario mic mute. So I will put this on my microphone. It has this little infrared sensor on it that's phantom powered. And it's got a little adjuster. You can adjust how strong the sensitivity is. And when I get up in front of my microphone, that little red light will come on and it'll tell me that my microphone's on. And then when I pull away from it, it'll cut off and it'll tell me my microphone is off. So I won't get any cymbal bleed or unnecessary sound off the stage in my microphone going to my in-ears. Like I said, I have two of them and I keep them in this bag. So that's a really cool thing. I got some DI boxes in here. You never know. Somebody might need a DI box, acoustic guitar, who knows. Got my guitar first aid kit with like my string winder and stuff in it. We got a Wi-Fi router. We got my in-ears. Yep, I think I have a backup set of in-ears in here too. I do. You know, backups for everything. That's how I roll. My main in-ears here, these are the Truth Ear Novas. I don't know if you guys know about this company or not, but these in-ears are really cool. I really like them. They sound really good. You can kind of see one right there. I'm not gonna dig them out of there, but yeah. Got a Wi-Fi router and a phone charger for charging my phone, iPad, who knows, right? Whatever you might need to charge, I can do it. Got the iPad in here too. Yep. In the front of the backpack, we've got cables, guitar cable, extra guitar cable, bunch of mic cables, just a regular extension cord, but a black extension cord. No orange extension cords on the stage. Stop using orange extension cords on the stage. Buy black ones. They look better. Anyway, that one splits out, has 3 on the end, so I can drop it out from the stage, hook up whatever I need to, pedal board, all that kind of stuff. You know, microphones. This is my main vocal mic. It's a well-loved Sennheiser E935. I love this microphone. I've been using it for a super long time. Then I have a couple of 835s in here. Those are good too, but I do like the 935 a little better. But I have those in case somebody needs a microphone. What else we got in here? We have more batteries. We have the Pale Blue 9 volts, as well as the AA's. Got some extra guitar picks crammed in here. Yeah. So that is pretty much it, guys. So yeah, that is the guitar rig. It's really nice and it sounds really good. And I don't have to carry around like a big half stack or anything like that. I love it. There are a couple things I did want to mention that I do already. They're just in my truck, so I didn't feel like digging them out to bring them in here. I have a mic stand in a bag. I like bags and cases. I'm a big fan of bags and cases. So I have a mic stand that's in its own bag, so I don't have to just carry it around in my hand like, you know, whatever, and have it flopping all over the place and coming open and closing on my hand when I'm trying to hold it. I hate when that happens. So get bags and cases for your stuff. One of the things that I have that I think everybody should get, because this is my favorite piece of gear I own. I probably should have got it out to show it to you, but I didn't. Sorry. It's a fan. It's like a little blower fan that I bought off Amazon, and it has two, power outlets on the side of it. So I can have me a fan on the stage, because sometimes it gets really hot in these clubs, and especially during the summertime, I was playing a lot of outdoor gigs, and I had my own fan, and the rest of the people in my band didn't. And they kept trying to push me out of the way so they could get in front of my fan, and I didn't appreciate that at all. But in all good fun. You never know how valuable that could be. Like, buy your little fan, and this one, like I said, it's got power outlets on it, so I can plug my pedal board into it, and it's just my favorite piece of gear that I have. So that is all my gear for going to do a show. And the cool thing is, between bands, like I said, I play with like 3 or 4 different bands regularly, that the rig really doesn't change that much. Now that I have the Quad Cortex pedal board set up, like I said, there might be some gigs where I'll take the Telly, or I might take one of the other Les Pauls. Like, I keep these Les Pauls in drop C, so if I need a dedicated drop C guitar and I know I'm gonna need one, I'll take one of those with me. Or like my acoustic, sometimes. But yeah, the rig doesn't really have to change much. And if I do need something different, I'll just do it on the Quad Cortex. I'll pull up a different amp and make me a different patch, and I'm ready to go. So there's a lot of consistency in the rig. Nothing really changes. I don't have to worry about tubes or, anything like that. It's just really reassuring. I've played dozens of gigs this year. I've probably played more gigs this year than I have in a long time. And I've been using this pedal board for the majority. I built this pedal board real early in the year, and I've been using it for everything. And I love it. It just makes everything super smooth and consistent. And I almost forgot the most important piece of equipment. And I apologize, guys, but the tin of guitar picks. And I am using the Matt Heafy Jazz 3s because they have an insane grip on them. It's like 80 grit sandpaper, which you might not like. That might be uncomfortable for you, but I can't drop one of these picks. Like, it is physically impossible for me to drop this pick, and that's why I use it. So thank you guys for tuning into the video. I hope y'all like it. I know I haven't been as regular lately with content, and it's just because I've been playing a lot. Been doing a lot of sound gigs and playing a lot of gigs with a bunch of different artists and bands and stuff, and I'm enjoying it. So I just haven't really had as much time to make content, but I'm not going anywhere. I'll always be here. So hope you guys dig it. Hit the like button, subscribe. Try to be a little more regular with some content here in the future. Yeah, let me know what you're playing through. Let me know what kind of rig you got going on these days, and I'll see you guys soon.